Hi, good people. For some odd reason, this was the noisiest day for me to record outdoors.
So this is the
And I do
L'Oreal
apologize for that.
1021 Very
Enjoy.
Light Blonde Pearl Blonde. And this is it has the steps 1, 2, 3. And this is the nourishing oil. These are the gloves, the black gloves. And these are all the instructions. They actually tell you exactly what you're supposed to do with pictures, photography, not just sketches. So you have everything you need to know is here. You can't go wrong. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm applying it to my roots, and it tells you to apply to your roots for 20 minutes, and then you apply to the length of the hair, and then leave for 10 minutes. Everything is clearly mapped out for you. Use the Polish and Shine protective conditioner, leave-in for 2 minutes, and then you can use the oil. I guess, and look at this. This is more than enough conditioner to last you several washes. And I guess the oil is up to you to use. And so this is it. So I'm going to put this in here, shake it, apply to my roots. When I'm done, put the conditioner. But I don't know, normally with me I'll add an oil. I think I'll add their oil to the mixture and maybe my own conditioner. I have some L'Oreal deep treatment mask. I'll add to it with this oil. I'll keep this for afterwards. And these are the gloves. I love that they're black for a change. They really put some thought into their products, very professionally packaged and thought about. Okay, so this is it. I'm going to do that to my roots, and then I'll mix the mix. That's a macaw. My neighbor has macaws, so that's what you're hearing. I think it's in the tree. I don't know why it's always getting into the tree. So that's what you're hearing in the background. Okay, good people. So please excuse the noise the macaw next door is making. Anyway, so I'm going to be adding 1 to 2, and I am going to be adding, they didn't tell me to do that, their oil in here. So I'm going to start by doing that. I add oils and conditioners to my mix because I feel it helps preserve the hair and keep it moisturized whilst it's processing, and helping to protect the integrity of the hair. So I'm just pouring their oil in here. It said it's newly fragrant. I don't know. Okay. Then I'm going to add the one. It's a liquid, so you can see it's a liquid. And I put everything back in the box to get rid of them after a while. Put everything in. These are some good gloves. They're long, they're comfortable. And then I'm going to add some relatively budget, cheap conditioners. I'll add that. Just a little. I'm adding the Everyday Moisture Conditioner. And I'm adding the Strengthen and Repair Conditioner from a store brand here called Clicks. They have a line called Also Heavenly Mix personal care products. So, and then I'm going to shake it. Now you see the quality, they have a screw off. So you shake it. My hair is already in braids, with braids for weeks. A little over a week. So I'm mixing this in now, and then I'm just gonna start there, and you can feel it get hot. It's a chemical process, so it's getting hot, and that's why the lid must always be on, else it will just explode. You will have an explosion. Everything will just squirt all over the place, and hopefully not get into your eyes. So it's great that they have the screw-off application bottle. I like that. So I have my oils and my creams in there. I'm going to try their conditioner when I deep condition. Oh, should I have to deep condition it with it? I don't know. I wanted to deep condition it with the L'Oreal deep conditioning mask, the purple line. The bottles are purple lilac. I want to see what they're all talking about. So it's a lot. Well, with the products I've just added, it seems to be a lot. So I'm going to now just take everything off my head, and I am going to just usually I base the around with some Vaseline, which I should. So let me come back. Let me go and do that and come back. Okay, I'm a Johnson's baby, so I use Johnson's baby, and I just cover. You just cover your skin, like the areas your ears, behind your ears, your neck, just in case the product irritates your skin. So I'm just going to start. I usually prefer to start in the middle because it's the thickest, but you see how the liquid just came out? That tells you that it's, and the consistency is kind of like, it's got a lot of slip. So for me, it's like a gel-like forming. I think it's changed, which I like. These sort of gel, aloe vera gel type consistencies, I like. So it gives you spreadability a lot more than the creams and then the other liquid types. I'm starting in the middle because it's the thickest and it's also the darkest area. So I'm just putting it on the roots only. I start that way, and like they said in their directions, that you put it on the roots for 10 minutes. Is it 20 minutes? And then you rub it through the rest of your hair and leave it on for 10 minutes. So I'm just doing it this way. Do it in the middle first because my middle is always the darkest. So I'm just going to do a few more, and then I'll come back again when I'm totally done for you to see. And then I will just, sometimes I cover my hair for it to process, or I leave it open depending on how fast it processes. I'm assuming this might process gently, so to speak, but fast enough for me. I don't like when there's so much, let's say, lightener in it that you have to rush. I don't like that. I think you should take your time and get everything done well, but not take too much time either. So I'm just doing the back first, and then I'll come back. So I'm just applying to the roots. Okay, only my roots. And then I'll come back and I'm just applying to my roots. My hair is not freshly washed. I tend not to do that because I feel the massaging of your scalp when you wash your hair can make your scalp tender, open up the pores, and when you're using a chemical, it could irritate you. You get a burning sensation. I prefer not to do that. Okay, I'll be back when I'm done applying. So I'm back. I've done the roots, but now what I do is I go through to ensure that I have really applied it, prop, you know, copiously, you know. So I just added a bit, and I'm still just focusing on my roots. I'm just really focusing on the roots to ensure that I have them, because that's the darkest part. The rest of my hair, as you see, has little red bits and stuff like that, so it's not going to be and since I'm going to color my hair red when I do this. The red just gets redder, or whatever, it turns into a different kind of red, which is fine. But it's the roots that I'm more focused on. You would think somebody was killing it. It's a beautiful bird. Actually, if I can, let me see if I can see if you can see it. I'll film it for you. He's inside a very big tree, so you can't really see in the neighbor's backyard. So, beautiful. If you know what a macaw is, Macau, it's a parrot, but it's a beautiful big species with these emerald green. It's almost not iridescent, but greens and reds and oranges. So if I see it, I'll film it or take a picture. It makes so much noise. I don't know how he's in the tree. Actually, there's more than one, but this I think is one particular one. So let me just do this. So just going over and just making sure that I am getting all the bits as I should. It seems to be processing extremely slowly, which is okay, but it's also processing probably extremely slowly because I added the oil and the conditioner. It kind of slows the process. You can imagine, it dilutes it, but it still lightens your hair. So I'm not worried. I may have to cover it so that the hair from my scalp processes, so it, improves the processing, it speeds up the processing. Let me do this bit as well. So I'm probably going to cover my hair with a cap to help that as well. Yeah. Macaws they're birds that are used as they're like guard dogs. People use them as guard dogs. Some people, they have like 9 little dogs, 4 cats that are always in my yard. So I'm as protected as they are with all these animals in their houses. I don't have any pets. Everyone else has. The whole neighborhood, they have dogs in particular, and I don't. I grew up with all kinds of animals, and at a point in my life, I don't want to look after anything. I just want peace, just peace. I'll use my security alarms and CCTV, let me use that. So I'm going to let this sit for a while, and then what I do is I take it out of these things and put it in like a ponytail so that it processes well. I'm going to put that on my head, and then I'll just come and show you before I let it sit for a while. To see the macaw in the tree. Look, I can see it. There's the macaw for you guys to see. I don't know if you can see that little product, the color. You see how it's glistening in the sun?
It's from the oils and the conditioner in it that I added to it. So you feel my hair feels protected. So we're just gonna look at it and see the middle to see how it if it's truly covered my hair the way I want it to. Let's see. So just want to be sure that at least most of the black is gone. So it's kind of brownish. So sometimes that's as far as it's gonna go because my hair is really, really dark, right? Okay. So I'm going to wash it out. I am okay with it because I'm going to just color it red. I could leave it a little longer, still not the dark, the lightest. I don't know. I think I'll try and maybe let it sit a little more. We also have to remember that I added the oils and stuff. Oof, you see how that comes out? I really would like the middle. So I'm thinking that the other product I used the other time worked better. I'm going to finish off all the product in my hair and then just let it lighten the middle a little more, because I think the other areas seem better. It could be lighter, so it's not usually a 7 in terms of the manner the how light your hair can get. It's usually like the 7s. This is a 10, so maybe that's why, but it's okay. It's all right. Maybe I need to just lighten it again in a couple of weeks, but I'll put it back in and see how, if it gets any lighter. It could be lighter, but I guess it's okay. All it did was maybe make the reds show up more, which is fine. Just maybe I need to make it a little more snug. I think that might help to make the heat. See, not enough heat, so I'm going to leave it for maybe another 15 minutes and come back. Yeah, I think this is basically done. I don't think it's going to get much lighter, but at least now I know which blondes give me a lighter touch, So